Welcome back to our Beyond Books series at the Way Public Library in downtown Perrysburg. We are here with Adam Merrier. Today, we are going to talk about a pocket microscope which is available in the collection. What is a pocket microscope?
It's just what the name says. It's a microscope that fits in your pocket. So as opposed to a big desktop microscope like you might have in science class or in some sort of science lab, this one you can actually take out into the woods or backyard or kitchen counter with you, and it'll allow you to zoom in on very small things and see them through just one microscope. But again, it can go anywhere because it's meant to travel.
How does it work?
There's a tiny light that shines on the end that I'll see if I can turn on quickly. And it's got two lenses in it. One that you can use to focus in close on really tiny things, like say you found an insect or a flower petal you wanted to look at, and another one that lets you adjust it for how zoomed in you want it to be, just how close you want to see that thing. So you need to get it very close to the item, but it will allow you to see things at a much greater magnification than our eye can do by itself, kind of like having a big magnifying glass in your hand.
What is it used for?
This is one of our science equipment tools for exploring the world around you. We have books about microscopes and about the sort of things you can look at with them, and we do have some slides that you can use. But for the most part, people use this one to go find things that, again, they see around their home and in their community that they're curious about. Sometimes it's looking at rocks more closely or parts of a flower. Again, sometimes it's just looking at insect parts, things that are really hard to see with our eyes the way they are now, and sometimes it's just a good way to get a close look at your fingerprints.
How did you decide to include this in the collection?
We knew we wanted to have a regular microscope because that would be a fun thing that most people don't have at home. But we also knew that some people were going to have trouble using a machine that big. It takes some setup and you need to be able to plug in into the wall. This one has one tiny battery, it fits in a pocket, and it can go anywhere. So it lets you use a microscope without having to be sitting down at a counter or a table that close to the wall, especially if what you want to see is something outside.
If you would like to borrow the pocket microscope from the Beyond Books collection, what do you need to do?
If you come into the library and find the big Beyond Books sign just by the information desk and the children's books, you're looking for a sign on the shelves that says pocket microscope, and you'll see a picture of the item right next to it. Grab the little carrying case, bring it up front, and check it out the same way you would check out anything else at the library. And if it's not here, you can ask one of the librarians to put it on hold for you.
If somebody would like to suggest items for the Beyond Books collection, what should they do?
We have a suggestion box by the Beyond Books collection that says it's your turn and has a green cover on it. There are suggestion slips right there with room for your name, the item you would like to see us add, and anything you want to tell us about the collection. If you put your suggestion in that box, I check it once a month, and if you have any questions about that, you can see me if you find me at the information desk.
Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.
This is Annabelle Bucko reporting for the Perrysburg Digital Media Club.